if you're planning on seeing Gladiator 2, be sure not to watch the first one. Why? Well, this installment is a near duplicate of the central story, themes, and motives of the first. It's certainly entertaining, but is clearly a misunderstood and poorly executed rehash of a much better film. As fun as it was seeing a massive historical epic back in the theaters, Gladiator 2 underwhelmed in many of its promises of exploring the stories of ancient Rome. Without spoiling anything important, I must say that the story was the film's weakest point amongst its uninspiring script. Pulling themes and ideas heavily from the first film, we yet again follow the downfall and enslavement of a soldier who later is thrust into the Colosseum with an eye on vengeance against tyrannical Roman officials. Now, doesn't that sound familiar to you? And with this in mind, you've probably already guessed that the main lead will also lose his family for the pleasure of a wicked regime, right? He certainly did, and this of course became a leading motivation for our new main character Lucius to seek revenge against the misunderstood villain Marcus Acacius, played by Pedro Pascal. After the loss of his wife against the flashy Roman invasion of Numidia, our main character is left with little purpose to live. Thrust into slavery, Lucius slowly embraces gladiating under the sponsorship of Denzel Washington's affluent, power-hungry Macrinus. Seeking revenge for the death of his wife at the hands of Roman general Marcus Acacius, the main lead continues to do the bidding of Macrinus to accomplish his latest wish. It's also worthy to mention that the fall of Rome is a constant threat looming in the background of the impending conflicts throughout the movie. The dream of a prosperous Rome, as endeared by Emperor Marcus Aurelius 16 years prior, is cast aside by new leadership by an insufferable pair of twins. Giving us an incredibly weak performance twice over, these two serve the story to strictly agitate and annoy both the audience and Rome's people. Speaking in broad terms, the film's shortcomings are purposefully clouded by intense action sequences alongside far too many flashbacks to Gladiator 1. Whenever we as the audience are supposed to feel sympathy for Lucius or his mother, we are often reversed on what happened in that better movie that released 16 years ago. In addition, the entire cast lacked any source of depth to their roles, especially the main character Lucius. As hard as Paul Mescal attempted to motivate chills down the spines of us viewers, I wasn't able to feel for him nearly as much as I did for Maximus. And unlike the first film, there wasn't any real reason to cheer or pity any of the side characters, especially not the gladiators. There was not any development into Lucius's gladiator brethren, which worked against the film's effort to sadden their losses. Nevertheless, I would still recommend that you check this movie out, simply for its exciting non-stop action amongst a beautifully produced set and wardrobe. Because let's be honest, it has been way too bare and boring in the cinemas for a while now. Now, if you liked what I had to say, please like the video and subscribe to my channel to show your support for the revival of quality films and awareness for such. My next goal is to reach 600 subs, and I'm not far from making that dream a reality, so I appreciate any support you can give me. What are your thoughts on Gladiator 2? Do you have any concerns going in to see it? Let's talk in the comments below. As always, I appreciate your time spent with me. I wish you well, and I'll see you soon.